Und wieder mal spuckt keiner aus, was eigentlich abgeht.
Welcome back. I'm not sure what you two spoke about, but I trust it was well worth the time.
Yes, most definitely.
Precisely. There is something in Erebonia. Something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos.
Reen.
It's nothing. Major, can I ask you something?
Finished with your chat?
Your Excellency.
It would appear you want no need to speak with me about something. I can't take too much time out of my schedule, but I have a room prepared. Shall we?
Huh.
Yes, let's go.
Nochmal so ein Raum. Wie viele haben die davon? Ah, jetzt wird's noch lustiger. Ja, ist sowieso der größte Spaß bei dem sowas rumrennen. Oh, scheiße, was ist das schon wieder? Ash?
Where are you headed, Ash?
I gotta take a piss. Wanna join me?
I think I'll pass. But let me say this. Don't so much as think about sneaking out.
Huh?
I admit it's a bit nerve-wracking, but this truly is a special event. We should all enjoy it together as Class 7.
Who would have guessed the pretty boy was just as big of a nag as that wild filly? Maybe somewhere along the line, I let those guys get to me.
Oh, is something the matter, sir?
Oh, yeah, I was just on my way back from the bathroom, but I noticed something strange.
Something strange, sir?
Yeah, it's just around the corner here.
Du tust doch nicht wirklich.
I believe this will be the first time we've been able to speak one-on-one like this. Since, of course, that day 14 years ago.
His Majesty told me. General Craig, too.
So I've heard. His Majesty knows the truth of my circumstances, more or less. Craig and Van Dyke, on the other hand, only know the facts that float on the surface. They remain in the dark as to what truly happened to Brigadier General Gileath Osborne.
Then will you tell me? What happened 14 years ago? Why did you leave me? Why did you leave your son? Why did you become a completely different person? You trampled over everything in your way, robbed the people of their pride and independence, and planted the seeds of the Civil War. After what you did to Jirai, you annexed Crossbell and North Ambria, and now you're planning a war with Calvard. At the same time, you're working with the Black Workshop and trying to bring all the darkest parts of the world toward the surface. What are you? No. Why are you doing this?
It sounds as though you've figured a great many things out on your own. First, allow me to commend you for not being consumed by your false hero's title. Very well. I shall start with your first question. After I lost Kasha, I left you in Ymir, and 3 months later His Majesty bid me investigate the Hamel incident. Afterward, I went to negotiate with the Queen of Liberl. The Queen agonized over the decision, but I knew she wanted peace as soon as possible. Eventually, she agreed to the terms of the ceasefire. The noble officers behind everything, led by Lecter's father, were given the death penalty, and the 4 great houses were put in check, all in a single month. In recognition of my accomplishment, His Majesty appointed me Chancellor. I'm grateful to Teo. He accepted my request not to reveal anything to you, but at the same time, it meant I had to sever my ties to both you and him. As a revolutionary, taking on the 4 great houses, I needed to be on my own. I couldn't have anything holding me back.
So her name was Kasia, the woman who gave birth to me.
Once I became Chancellor, I crushed those who opposed me, expanded our railway network, and garnered even more power. Behind the scenes, I also made deals with Ouroboros and joined forces with the Black Workshop. After the incident in Liberl, I cut ties with the Snakes and robbed them of the Black Workshop's loyalty. Then, 2 years ago, I used Rufus to fell the Noble Alliance from within. And ultimately, I stole Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze plan right out from under them.
What even is the Phantasmal Blaze plan? And what are you planning to do with it?
By this point, it's safe to say Ouroboros' goal is no different from their gospel plan in Liberl. The acquisition of Adios' treasures, the Septarian. In Crossbell, they used the false phantasm to awaken the blaze in Erebonia. But the prize they seek is more than simply that blaze. This dark land once housed 2 treasures. The clash between the 2 of them resulted in the creation of the Great One. All the people, things, and history of Erebonia are inexorably entangled in its blessings and its curse. I'm sure you've been able to deduce that much from certain historical documents you've been reading.
What are you?
Pardon me, Your Excellency. The Emperor is calling for you.
Understood. That shall be all for now.
Wait! We're not done yet! There's so much more I need to ask! How did you survive being shot through the heart? Are you the same as the Jaeger King, the Steel Maiden, and Siegfried? Or does it have something to do with the scar on my chest and this power I have?
14 years ago, when we were attacked, your heart was punctured by debris. Kasia, your mother, she begged me to save you. So, I made the decision to give my heart to my son. That is the reason Gro Armbrush's shot to my chest did not find its mark. I'll leave the rest for you to figure out. It's the same riddle I've given to the Ironbloods. Major, escort him back to the venue. Our gallant hero seems a bit disoriented at the moment.
Harter Tobak, Alter.
resin gun that fires gunpowder bullets? Can't be found by metal detectors. Everything falling into place like this is way too convenient. I don't like it. Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Aber was zur Hölle hat denn der Ash vor, Alter?
I know His Excellency isn't a normal person, but I believe somewhere deep down he still cares for you.
Huh?
Myself, Lecter, Milliam, likely even Rufus as well. His Excellency has personally lent his help to each of us. It's possible he thought of us as a replacement for you.
Thank you. I'll try to sort through all this, somehow.
Rain! Instructor Rain!
Alter, was geht ab?
I heard His Majesty called you in to speak with him?
Chancellor Osborne as well.
You spoke with both of them?
You're looking a little bit green around the gills there.
She's right. What happened?
I can't talk about it just yet. All I can say is that nothing is over yet, and something's about to begin. Once this party's over, can we all get together and talk?
Yes, of course. I think I can better explain what's going on behind the scenes now.
If time permits, I'll tell you all about my circumstances too.
We can come too, right?
Yeah, we're all on the same boat at this point.
You too, Toa. Of course. I'll be there.
Where's Ash?
Huh?
I don't see him anywhere nearby.
Wasn't he talking with you earlier, Kurt?
Yes, he said he needed to use the restroom, though that was some time ago.
Is it happening?
Lecter! Claire!
So that's how the Orphan of Hammel's gonna be used, huh? Claire! Milliam! With me!
Let's follow them.
Oh, where is everyone headed?
Did something happen?
Please wait here. I'll go ask.
He certainly doesn't change.
But that's what makes him... him.
He's a warrior with an iron will, ready to put his life on the line. It's comforting to know such a person is our leader.
Well, well. It would appear you're already fitting in as a member of the group.
Earlier.
I plan to make this announcement during the summer festival.
I can't imagine it will be easy. But knowing you, you're already well prepared.
You're too kind.
Pardon the intrusion.
You are...
Ash Carbide of Thora's Branch Campus, Class 7. The third survivor of Hammel. What have you come here for?
Hammel. So it comes back to that yet again.
My left eye's aching real bad. Been that way since I was a kid. That scene is burned into it. Even years later, when I was taking care of my mom, I kept hearing the voice. Kill the Vile One. Kill the Vile One. The Jaegers that attacked the town were slaughtered. You executed all the masterminds. Hammel's name was wiped off the map. You're the one who let this happen, Emperor. Maybe the Queen of Liberl is just as guilty for keeping quiet. Or maybe the other two, for running away and leaving me for dead. Or even that Scarecrow guy, the son of the mastermind. Hey, tell me. Who do I gotta kill to get rid of all this pain?
The curse.
Yes, this is the sacrifice from the prophecy. It is only fitting it be me. But don't aim for my heart. That won't do you any good. Aim here. It would be your best chance of killing me, if there is any chance at all.
Ash, was it? It won't work on him. He's no human. I have my doubts he's even capable of dying.
Your Majesty.
I don't want this young man's actions to be wasted. Ash, I am the one responsible for Hammel. Let your years of suffering end with me.
Why the hell would you...
What?
Damn it! He needs medical attention!
Luxonis Medicurium! Father! The princess! Be strong, Your Highness.
Get the medics! He's lost too much blood! Be careful moving him!
Is he the one responsible?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I thought we'd captured all the Calvardian agents. Is there a chance he was one of them?
A Verne Company gun made with resin parts. It would not have been found by a metal detector. Unfortunately. I cannot deny the possibility.
What the fuck? Chapter 4, Radiant Heimdall, End. Warte mal. Wir sind noch nicht mal im finalen Chapter, sehe ich gerade. Ah, shit. Alter Scheiße, was geht denn ab, Mann? The day after the incident.
This is your morning report on ongoing events. As of last night, the Imperial government has declared martial law by order of Crown Prince Cedric. A military command center has been established, and Governor General Rufus has been appointed as its interim representative. Further, as of this morning, railway access has been severely restricted, not only in Heimdall, but throughout all of Erebonia.
Extra. His Majesty has been shot by a military student with an unknown background. The sabotage from Foraging Country? Was it one of the Source students? In Foraging Country? It could only be...
are currently using every resource at our disposal to determine the suspect's background. We will share this information with all of you the moment we are certain, so I ask that you wait for now, and above all, stay strong. I understand your anger, your sorrow, and your fear, and feel them just as keenly, if not more. And so I pledge to you, we will uncover the truth of this incident.
This is the morning news broadcast for Trista. We're told the Emperor's current status is still critical. At this point, it's hard to determine whether or not he'll be able to recover. We now have a message from Prince Olivert to share with you.
The Emperor has yet to regain consciousness. We cannot yet let our guards down. Do not become lost in rumors and hearsay. Remain steadfast and support one another through this dark time. Have faith that the light of hope will yet show itself and illuminate the path ahead.
How awful. Is the Empress and Princess Alphinaud still unconscious? My dears, please guide us.
I never thought Ash would... We had our differences at first, but he wasn't a bad person. After everything we overcame together, we grew to understand each other. And I know now, there is absolutely no way he's the kind of person who would commit such an atrocity.
I agree. He was definitely a troublemaking punk. But he wasn't selfish or irresponsible. And despite his lone wolf tough guy act, he'd always help us when we needed him. But looking back, something may have been a little off about him.
It was quite the surprise to hear he was from Hamel. Tita, you knew someone else who was born there, right?
Yeah, I didn't know there was another survivor. He's in Liberl right now. I'd like to contact him if possible.
Unfortunately, we can't use the communication network, and we're not allowed to board Panzer's soldats. To be honest, I'm beginning to worry about Altina, too.
Yeah. Maybe we should have stopped her from going.
Rean?
Never thought that kid could have done something like that.
It's my fault. Even though he seemed like he was tough, I always knew he was a bit unstable too. I should have done something about it after our trip to Hamel. but I kept getting sidetracked by other problems. I failed him as his instructor.
That's not true, Reen. This is my first time being an instructor, and I'm still a total half-ass. Toa is new here too. You can't just expect to be perfect at it after only a few months.
That's right, Reen. I think the important thing is what you do next. Altina's already hard at work, right?
Well...
2 hours prior.
I received a message through the emergency channel. We've been called to gather. I must report to Intelligence Division HQ.
But...
Are you going to be okay? Right now, things are...
There is no need to worry. I'm sure Milliam and Major Arundel will be there as well. However, I'm more worried about Ash.
Well...
What he did was so out of the blue. There must be something going on behind the scenes.
And that black haze... I bet it had something to do with it!
That's the only conclusion I can come to.
It's possible he was being controlled by some manner of chemical or hypnosis. It is also fairly likely something of a magical nature was involved as well. Therefore, I will attempt to gain as much information as possible. I refuse to leave a fellow member of Class 7 behind.
Allie...
You've grown a lot.
I agree. She's become very dependable.
Even if you've been summoned, don't forget, you're still a student of Thor's. If they try to limit your actions, let us know through the emergency comm network. I'll come get you, even if I need to use Valimar to do it.
Instructor Reen.
Yeah, us too. We'll definitely come help you.
No matter what.
Please be careful.
Thank you, everyone. I will do my best not to cause you trouble.
You're right, I can't afford to fall behind the students. The principal and all the others are doing everything they can too. Seems like the principal went to the authorities and Michael went to the RMP headquarters. I hope they've made some progress. Oh, Reen could it be? Yes, it's someone from the old Class 7. Oh, Milliam?
Reen, is Tilly there?
No, she's got an urgent call from the Intelligence Division 2 hours ago. But you did?
Nope, not me. Lecter's busy with something too. So that means I'm too late.
Too late? What's going on?
Oh no, it's nothing. I'll take care of it, so don't worry.
Hey, Milliam. Altina. Milliam, so she can't get a hold of Altina either? So the Prince's little trick let us connect anywhere. Yeah, but it's not working. Seems I've kept you waiting. Ah. I apologize for being late. Principal Major Michael. Well, any news? Carbide's still in a coma and is in the custody of the rail and military police. Regarding the other nonsense about him being a spy for the Republic, I've requested the authorities resign their statement, but they're refusing. No. Also, there's no question a crime was committed. We must ascertain his motive, background, and any abnormal symptoms. If by any chance he was being controlled, we must determine the true culprit. I guarantee his safety until all the details are known. Major. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. I don't need your gratitude, he was one of my students too. Anyway, aside from Carbide, it seems things are becoming even more dire. Huh? I need you to gather all students in Car 3. The government will make an important announcement and we've been instructed to listen to it. Oh shit. Das fühlt sich gerade alles an wie ein Trace of Cold Steel 1. Am Ende. This brings me back to right before the Civil War began. Oh yeah, when the Blood and Iron Chancellor was shot.
We cannot, we must not, and we will not. With blood and with iron, we shall mete out justice. Well played, Armbrust.
What's the security like this time? A building with a 30,000 degree radius are on full alert. There are security airships patrolling the area too.
Dearest people of Heimdall, and all citizens of Erebonia, I am Cedric Ryce Arnor, son of Emperor Eugent. The Emperor yet remains in critical condition. Needless to say, we have the most skilled doctors available to attend to him. But the situation, we would greatly appreciate if everyone would pray for Adios to see him through this. However, this incident demonstrates without a shadow of a doubt the scope of the threat looming over our nation, and the identity of the foreign power that orchestrated this tragedy. In my father's stead, as Crown Prince, I hereby entrust the fate of our nation to a man I'm sure you may all be familiar with, Chancellor Gileath Osborne. Alongside him will be Governor General Rufus Alberea, who has already proven himself instrumental in overseeing the military command center.
I am Rufus Alberea, interim representative during this period of martial law. We are still in the process of investigating the events that occurred at Valflame Palace. However, we have identified the weapon that was used. It was a handgun manufactured in the Republic of Calvard. It was a Verne Company make. It was made of a material that allowed it to pass through metal detectors without being discovered. Further, it has come to light that in the past few days, nearly 100 Calvardian spies had infiltrated Heimdall.
I am Gileath Osborne, Chancellor of the Empire of Erebonia. It pains me beyond description that we can do nothing more for His Majesty than simply pray he pulls through. My inability to prevent this tragedy leaves me shaking with shame and regret. But I ask you, is this the time to cower in our homes? To sit and wait and worry? No, it is most emphatically not. After countless instances of military activity at our borders, our neighbor has finally become brazen enough to send spies into our capital. And now this. The message they have sent us is clear. For hundreds of years now, they have been a menace to our nation. But this is no less than a declaration of war. We can no longer ignore the threat at our eastern borders. The Republic of Calvard.
Needless to say, we would be foolish to take such a country lightly. Their size and military might are nearly equal to our own. Therefore, in order to survive, we must make a decision.
We must put aside the difference between noble and commoner, between individuals and organizations. In order to overcome this dire threat to our way of life, every citizen of Erebonia must come together as one. To enable such a feat, we will establish a new law in the coming days. It shall be known as the National Mobilization Law.
The National Mobilization Law? The heck is that about? It sounds pretty scary. It's a political science term. We learned it in the Instructor Towards class, remember? Yes, a way by which the government can leverage absolute power over the citizens to prepare the entire country for war. It gives the government full control over people, business, groups, even entire provinces. Since that means... Political scientists have been debating over whether or not a crisis like this would ever actually happen. Now that it has, it will be used to justify things like confiscation of property and drafting. Are you serious? Huh, an ideal environment for a dictator. But a nightmare for the people, though there are a few ways for the government to sugarcoat it so they don't even notice. So that's what they mean. The surface and what lies beneath intertwining, just like His Majesty the Chancellor said. Green. So everything started to connect. Wait, since that mean Ash was a convenient pawn, or a prepared sacrifice. Either way, it seems some giant wheels have been set in motion, the likes of which we can't even imagine. This is all simply speculation.
Emma, Gaius.
Rean, are you at camp?
We need to meet up and talk about everything that's happening, including that speech just now. Also, there are some people you need to meet.
I have no issue with it. How about you?
Very well. We'd like to know the situation ourselves. But how do we leave the camp?
Good point. I don't think the Imperial Defense Force is just gonna let us waltz out of here.
Right, but we need to find an excuse so they'll let Rean out.
Oh, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Celine.
Celine!
What? Is that Class 7's...
Ah, so the familiar's here.
Shut up and follow me! Get moving already!
Follow you where?
Do you recall that old oak tree in the center of camp? I'll summon a magic circle by it that will let you travel through the spirit veins.
You can do that?
Man, this magic stuff sure is handy.
Take us with you!
You guys.
Hey, all of you.
Don't try to claim this doesn't concern us. Ash is our classmate.
We're worried about Altina too, so please let us go with you.
Come to think of it, this totally falls under our special ops missions, right?
All right. Class 7, resume special ops missions.
Yes, sir!
I don't care which of you tags along, let's just go already.
I need all of you to be careful.
If things get dangerous, give us a call.
If you're going to go, at least make sure you're fully prepared.
May Adios watch over you. Take care.
Und deswegen sind oft Leute Schafe. Final Chapter, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Irgendjemand hält eine großartige Rede, weil vorher irgendwas passiert ist und alle ziehen mit, obwohl sie eigentlich checken müssen, dass es Schwachsinn ist. Gab's leider schon viel zu oft in der Geschichte. Old Tree. Und das soll jetzt nicht mich darstellen, dass ich hier der schlauste Typ bin oder sonst irgendwas. Bin ich sowieso nicht. Aber manchmal ist es halt einfach zu... Ja, we're gonna use this to teleport. This will be for first time traveling via magic. Before we leave, we need to check all of our equipment. Alright, once we're ready, we'll head to the old tree. Ash left the party. Ach was. Achso, ja. Das Wichtigste. Erstmal duschen vom großen Ausbruch.
How refreshing.
Ja, mehr ist eigentlich. Warte mal, die Becky. Hat die irgendwas? Guess you're all heading out? Yeah, I can just sit here and let this play out. Of Ash 2. Only chance to figure out what's going on. I'm gonna hit up some people I know, I get the info and can blah blah blah. Hugo, to be careful. Warte mal. Du hast nur Heilung? Warte mal, das sind 2. Ja, interessiert keinen mal weiter. Okay, ist vielleicht doch mehr gewesen, als ich gedacht habe, aber...
Gotta restock? Take care. Just tell me what you need. Take care.
Die hatte nur Ingredients, ne? Irgendwie Waffen kaufen hat man hier... Da ist eine Mission. Aurelia. Ganz kurze Pause. Und dann geht's gleich in die Vollen. Okay, weiter geht's. Report Request.
I look forward to next time.
Hä? Was für Requests, Alter? Okay, bei ihr. Aber warte mal, Talk? Kann ich dann irgendwas... What's left to do now is wait for the machines. Principal Gwyn? Don't worry your pretty little heads about it. So Schwartz, how's that power of you treating you lately? Well, I'm able to control it better than I could, but... I see. In current situation, you find yourself needing to rely on it more than ever. Would you say there's a chance of you losing control of it again through the overuse? If he tries to force it out, there's certainly still a risk of that. In that case, how about you give me a taste of that power right here and now? Wait, now? Right here in the camp? Well, I can say it wouldn't be good training, but don't you think it would be a bit risky in our current situation? Pay no mind to the Imperial Defense Force. At the end of the day, this is our field exercise camp. We'll take care of things on the front. If you're afraid you might lose control, I won't force you. But provided we don't get too crazy, it shouldn't cause any significant disruption. Besides, you've got me there. Here. Accept the offer. Alright, I'll unleash my power against you if you're okay with that. Excellent. This should do. I didn't expect you to be here. Lady Aurelia, how can I help you? Please tell me what is going on. Oh, this is just a distraction. I'm about to teach Schwarzer here a lesson. A lesson? All use of weapons are prohibited. I'm already following most of the rules as is, so I appreciate you cutting me some slack. But, in any event, how do you justify treating a student on the French campus like a dog of Calvard without any proof or whatever? You do not wish to irritate me any further, then be a dear and keep quiet for a while. By the way, I wouldn't appreciate if you passed my sentiments along to your superiors. We do not want to complicate the situation by causing any additional issues. This will be just pretending like we didn't see anything. she shuts him down so aggressively. And expect nothing less from our principal. Supposed to underestimate you. It happens all the time. Alright then. Unleash your full strength. Okay. This is really something amazing. Yeah, what incredible power. Yes, it's so impressive every time I see it. Here I go. Hey, komm.
Now, give it your all.
Okay, das wird lustig, aber wir haben halt das Ding jetzt dauerhaft, ne? Ernsthaft?
It's my turn. Let's go! Raging it's my turn! Formation. Roll!
Well done!
Let's go! Roll!
Well done!
Let's go! Form up! Iron Will formation! Roll!
Well done!
It's my turn!
Wird auch nicht mehr auf der ersten ein bisschen auslaufen.
It's my turn! Roll! Healing! I'm up!
Well done! Turn to dust! Prismatic blade!
It's my turn!
Oh, ich hab nichts zum Bein, sehe ich gerade, Alter.
Interesting.
Oh, shit.
It's my turn!
Well done! Show me you can withstand.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, everyone.
Alter, was? Retreat.
Now, get.
I'm up! Roll! Healing!
Well done!
It's my turn! Let's go! Raging fire formation! Roll! Healing!
Turn to dust! Prismatic blade!
It's my turn! Roll! Healing! Let's go! Roll! Healing! Let's go!
Okay.
Ha! Let's go! Form up! Iron Will formation! Ha! I'm up! I'm up! Roar! Healing! It's my turn!
Jetzt ist die Frage, nutze ich jetzt lieber Stärke hoch? Okay, mit Ding habe ich gar nichts. Cast Time Zero.
Roar! Healing! I'm up! Roar! Healing!
Well done! Interesting.
Jetzt legt sie los.
Show me you can withstand.
Überlebe ich das? Ja.
I'm up! Ha! It's my turn! Roar! Healing!
Well done!
Let's go! Form up! Iron Will formation! Roll! Healing! Let's go! Roll! Healing! Let's go! Roll! Healing!
Well done!
Oh, Crit, Alter.
Let's go!
Ha!
Let's go!
Wer weiß, ob die ihr Ding nochmal einsetzt.
Roll! Healing! I'm up! Roll! Healing!
Turn to dust! Prismatic blade!
Let's go!
Okay. Zur Sicherheit.
Ha! I'm up! Roll! Healing!
Well done! Turn to dust!
Also
Prismatic
gegen einen
blade!
Einzelnen ist das die stärkste Attacke einfach.
Roll! Healing!
Well done.
Als ob ich sie besiegen
is the
konnte.
blade of the 8 leaves.
Someone managed. So this is your power. I have withstood it. Haha, looks like even I'm no match for you, Principal Aurelia. Haha, there's no need to be so humble. Your sword is plenty strong. So strong in fact that if you continue to sharpen your skills, you will undoubtedly achieve true greatness someday. I think you may be overestimating me. So what exactly is true greatness? I think I remember Viscount Arside mentioning something about it. It's difficult to explain, but you can think of it as a milestone or goal that a martial artist strive to reach. So it's basically the power to grasp the true nature of something. And not only to understand it, but to be able to put it into action. Unless I believe Principal Aurelia has already attained such standing. I don't really get it, but it sounds impressive, I guess. In the case with this battle, you have grown once again, and you shall grab hold of even more from here on. If you continue to do so, you will be able to see the light, no matter how difficult the situation. Principal Aurelia, thank you so much. I feel a little more confident in myself than I was before. And with your words behind me, I keep on striving towards the greatness. Remasters the Order Gold Dragon. Warte. Kritisch 50% Inside. Ja, aber wie viel kostet das Ding? Steht nicht dabei. Warte mal, kann ich jetzt das der sagen, dass ich das geschafft habe?
I look forward to next time.
Was warte mal. Alter, echt. Um 6 Punkte. Um fucking 6 Punkte.
Continue to train hard.
Oh, ist das zu kotzen, Alter. Aber ich muss mal duschen gehen. Um fucking 6 Punkte, Alter. Habe ich es verpasst.
Ah, how refreshing.
So ein Käse. Yes, there's a blind spot from the entrance. Yes, this will do. Now to exploit Panther teleport signal or teleport away. Let's do this. Wow. So this is a teleportation circle. Alright, here we go. Wait, is this... Himmel Cemetery. We were transported all the way here in an instant.
Green!
You guys!
It's everyone from the old Class 7.
I'm glad you made it out.
Good work, Celine.
It was nothing.
Oh, so you all came with him?
That's right.
We may slow you down a little, however.
Not at all. It will be a relief to have you with us.
All this concerns you guys just as much as it does us.
Milliam isn't with you after all.
Yes, she rushed off this morning, and I haven't been able to contact her since. What in the world could she be doing at a time like this?
When she called you, it seemed like she was worried about Allie, right?
Yeah, something's definitely going on. We'll just have to leave it to Milliam for now.
Yes.
I'm worried. But I'm sure she'll be fine.
Like we said over the phone, there are some people we need to introduce you to. Meeting them at Heimdall Central Cathedral. Oh, the cathedral? If we're going into the city we need to change out of our uniforms? That's right, we'll be spotted in an instant if we walk in there wearing these. Wait, if we use the underground passage, this would get us to the race course. Fortunately, we can't go that way. The Heimdall military was all over Sustanos investigating. Also, spies were hiding out, so we probably don't want to get caught there. With this many people, we're going to stick out no matter where we go. It'll be okay, let's just head straight to the southern gate. They have a checkpoint set up there, but we'll be able to get through. That's right, I'll be able to help too. Are you planning to use one of your spells to get us through, Emma? Emma, I understand, but you two guys? I see. Alright, we'll have that to you two. We'll leave that to you two. Let's head out of the southern gate. Roger. Class 7, let's move out. Yes. Glad that's finally decided. Got some orbital bikes ready for us. In addition, I've brought some horses that we need them. Was macht die Katze da? Warum sind wir jetzt hier wieder? Crow Armbrust, ja, wissen wir doch. It's been a while since we were all gathered here, but I never thought we'd meet here again like this. Yes, I can't even fathom what's going on. Phantom, there's no way he's simply acting. Yeah, he wouldn't joke about something like that. If anything, it seems like he lost his memories. Perhaps it's not that he doesn't remember. We may need to consider the possibility he's being controlled somehow. Well, I'm not sure it's that possible. There's no doubt we were there for his final moments. You guys, I can only imagine how they must feel. We still don't know anything for certain, but if he's not here, then there's only one thing we can do. Find him and uncover the truth together as Class 7. Yep, if we don't know, then we just to find out. Rip that mask off his face next time we see him. But before we can do that, we should deal with whatever happening to the city now. sure once we do that, a way to him will open up. There's no doubt he was some affiliate with the gnomes. I'm glad to see our goals lining up so nicely and neatly. I go with you guys after all. I'm a class 7's former instructor. To serve like this is just what I expect from our instructor and his classmates. We can't let them show us up, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, we need to do the same for Ash. Let's get moving, instructor. We've got one more special ops mission to take care of. You're right, everyone lend me your strength. Dass es immer so fucking dark werden muss am Ende, Alter.
Oh, the sky is making me uneasy.
It's as though it's foreshadowing the worst of what's to come.
The spirit veins are a mess too.
Hä? Ein Monster? Warte mal, wir wechseln hier gleich mal durch. Warum ist da ein großes Monster? Scheiße. Von wo hängt denn das runter?
It's a tough one. Careful.
Ist das von den Kopf? Scheiße, tatsächlich?
A worthy opponent.
Der Sound gefällt mir gerade überhaupt nicht. Oh.
I'll care for you.
Thank you.
Mehr ist es nicht.
I'm up.
Lustful Arachne. Okay. Du weißt, dass du voll am Arsch bist, mein Freund, ne?
Burn, valiant
It's my turn.
Here I go. All right.
I'm going.
Nuh-uh. It's my turn.
Okay. Ah, scheiße.
It's my turn. Yeah. It's my turn. Yeah.
I'll have.
I'm going.
Machen wir so. Curia.
Arcus, act there.
Thanks.
It's my turn. Ha! Now's our chance.
An opening.
It's my turn. Form up. Iron
Let's
Will
go.
formation.
Nuh-uh. All right. There.
My turn.
I'm going.
Here I go.
Boah, was? Du Sack. Warte mal, als nächstes ist ein Crit. Was wollte ich jetzt? Das da wollte ich Curia bauen. Hä? Ah, ist jetzt Slow Down.
This is it. Ha!
My turn.
Okay. Ist sie auch Slow Down? Ja. Aber komme ich vielleicht zu dem hin?
Ha!
Thanks. It's my
Yes,
turn.
Mann. Und...
My mo
Let's
Ding
go.
lebt noch? Ah,
I
jetzt.
swear upon my sword, evil will.
Das heißt aus der Highway Monster Complete. Aus der Feed Exercise Cam. Wie, was? Hä? Ich kann da einfach wieder zurück. Krieg ich genug Punkte? Krieg ich genug Punkte? Wird wahrscheinlich bloß 2 sein oder so, oder?
Continue to train
Du
hard.
willst mich verarschen, Alter. Mir fehlen noch 2. 2 fucking Punkte, Alter. Dann wäre ich das erste Mal in dem verdammten Spiel.
Ah, a good break.
In eins dieser verdammten Spiele
Refreshing.
am alt Ding, Alter. Jetzt muss ich da wieder hin. Kann ich dann einfach auf die Straße porten? Da lang. Ey, wie oft wir jetzt an diesem fucking Friedhof schon gelandet sind, ey. So, jetzt aber, safe. Heimdall military police checkpoint. Security is really high. Everyone came through here to get to the cemetery, right? Yes, we said we were going to visit a grave. But wouldn't it seem suspicious if we went too? Don't sweat it, just act like normal. Let's go. Stop. Oh, I remember you from earlier. But what about them? Who are the others? Their outfits. As expected. Ugh. Thank you for your service. By the way, I'd like you to take a look at this. What?
Silver gleam of knowledge and shining jade winds. Let your opposed powers be as a gale across the skies of their souls.
What? That's...
We are acting on orders for our mission. The students of the branch campus are accompanying us for this mission. There is nothing strange about us being here. Please inform the other members of the military police to allow us to pass, should they see us.
A mission. Nothing unusual about that at all. Understood, you may pass through. I will notify the other patrol squads. Thank you. Now if you'll excuse us. Well, that was easy. I don't even know what happened. The transportation spell was amazing, but the spell of first was something else, but it is just me or is something more to it? Yes, there sure is. If that information is shared, this hypnosis will spread to each recipient. Would that pull that all the military police under your spell? This is far more powerful than what you could do during the Civil War. The Gaius spell that made all this possible, right? Gaius spell? He did something with that metal-looking thing. Could it be? Well, in any case, let's head to the capital. We'll be able to clear everything up over there, right? Yeah, unfortunately it's not at liberty to explain. Ah, the tram came at the perfect time. Alright, let's get on. From what we've heard, things have been pretty hectic here in the city. Or here in the city. Yeah, ever since the speech, the mods turned pretty dark. I heard my dad and the whole 4th Armor Division have been stationed here. The Courageous has resumed its patrol flight starting this morning. In addition to my father, it seems Prince Oliver and Tobal have been summoned as well. My dad objected to the new bill, but I heard he was completely shut down. Sounds like they've already started banning the Imperial Chronicle to Sir Wimson. Isn't that a blunder sentiment? Yet indeed. I was told they were reinstating the ban on the Brazicle too. Reinstating. There was notifications the west and the east branch would be reclosed. Knew this happened sooner or later. Didn't expect it to be this soon though. That whole thing, with this majesty aside, it seems like they saw everything coming from a such away. Yeah, and they've gone so far as to spin yesterday's incident to suit their needs. The Blood and Iron Chancellor. Of course, my brother is lending his aid as well. Concentric too, most likely. Good. Perhaps you should pay your home a visit. I saw Oriya at the training areas this morning. She seemed quite worried about you. I see. However, I can't allow myself to leave during a time like this. Time like this is exactly when you should go visit. Agreed, you should let them know you were able to make it into Heimdall. What about you, Instructor? You haven't gotten in touch with Elise yet, right? If we're headed to Sanct anyway, you may as well go see her. Yeah, I think I'll do just that. Elissa? What's wrong? It's nothing. I was just thinking back when Sharon left the hotel this morning. She left? Was she meeting with Chairman Arena? No, I don't feel like that was it. The more I think about it, the more something feels off. Sorry, I probably just overthink things. Was a while ago, so she's probably back at the hotel now. So St. District 2, right? Maybe we can check while we're here.
The next stop is Heimdall Central Station. Heimdall Central Station. Please make sure you have all your belongings before exiting the tram.
Anyway, let's get moving. If they got time before we are all meeting up, right? That's right, they told us we have time to finish our errands before we go. As long as we make it into the cathedral not much later than noon, we should be fine. Okay, so let's check the situation at the capital first. We can make our rounds and get acquainted with everyone. Should inform the others of our plan. Yeah, good idea. I'm sure they'd be surprised to hear we'd gone off without telling them. Warte mal, ich kann jetzt auch zu den anderen Streets, ne? Das heißt, wir gehen jetzt mal Highway Entrance. Okay, da ist nix. Entrance Ceremony. Field Exercise Camp, Heimdall Race Course. Revealed Company. Was will ich jetzt bei der Revealed Company? Elliot, long time no see. Oh wow, sure has been. I haven't seen you since the last time I was in Heimdall, if I remember right. Knew you worked here, but didn't realize you had joined a professional orchestra. Sorry I couldn't stop by earlier, I had a lot going on. No, I know you're busy, don't worry about it. And with everything that's going on right now, you seem to have a very heated discussion. You must be Elliot Craig, I've also heard of the rest of you from tours. Lady Claire stopped by this morning. She seemed a little off. She said, thank you for everything, please take care of this company. So that sounds like... Could Major Claire be... Can't say for sure, but it sounded like a final goodbye. She really never was good with these sort of things. Let's just let her be for now, we should bother her about it. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. Alter, was geht ab, Alter? Kann ich noch irgendwie Geschenke kaufen? Ja, macht ja gar keinen Sinn mehr. Ich habe ja jetzt das im Prinzip die Final-Dinger rum. What's going on, Mother? Where are the students? I sent everyone out to gather information. Didn't plan to ask for their help, but they insisted. Looks like you've been through plenty yourself. Yes, I figured this was the best course of action. Lady Aria, do you have any information on the situation? Yes, but only up to a certain extent. General Van Dyke is forming an army at Guerrilla Fortress to the east. The 3rd Armor Division, led by Zax, received orders this morning and is currently on the move. However, I don't know what the 7th Armor Division, which includes Miller, is doing right now. So they really are getting into position to face the Republic. What? We must prepare for the worst. We need to figure out what needs to be done and then, as Wanda, go to what we must. Kurt, everyone, I pray you have a good fortune. Yes, Mother, please be careful as well. Dass das hier keine Aufgabe war, da hinzukommen.